My question is that throughout the past month, we have seen that just for sharing a cartoon or just for being present or providing moral support to a certain movement, our respected professors and scientists have been put behind the bars. What's your view on this?
Which are the scientist and the cartoonist? The cartoonist in the name of it is not the cartoon. We love the cartoon. You will see that our number one famous cartoonist, Narayan Devnath, I am giving him 10,000 per month of pension. Even the Chandi Lahiri also. He is not the cartoonist. Please realize it is maybe that brainwash and something for some people. It is the Maoist people are spreading this news and the CPM. Why? Cartoon is a different thing and decomposed photos are the different thing. Even that case also, it is not me, local police, they arrested because it is a cyber crime. He misused the email of his society people without their consent, and he admitted that. Now email society, you know, the email, they have their own society, like your Facebook society or the Twitter society or of the email society also. Now, without consent of the name of a particular organization, this man is a CPM man. He used their email and sent the photos of the news to 60 people, and it is his society people, they lodged a complaint, it is not we. And after that also, government is so democratic, we have not done anything wrong, otherwise he should be in the jail because he should be in the custody, otherwise because what he has given, it is not the cartoon. I challenge it. It is not cartoon, cartoon we know. It is a decomposed photo, and the photos, it's a conspiracy.
But Mamata, what is the signal you're sending out? What is the signal you're sending out? If you jail a cartoonist...
No, I am not. What he has done the wrong thing.
But the case against him was defamation, was outraging the modesty of a woman. I just want to ask you a broader question.
Let me complete first. No, I will not allow. Please let me, I know it is the Maoist people, they are putting up this question, and CPM. The photos, what they said, vanished. The cartoon is not, that was not cartoon. My challenge, you show me. Satyajit Roy, we Sonar Kella, there is a film. There he mentioned about that, vanished. So he has given the indication, the arrow, vanished, means to arrest, to vanish me. It's a murder conspiracy and it's a ploy, and it's a plot supported by the CPM party because he is the booth agent of the CPM party.
But if I can just ask you, if you jail a cartoonist, he was put in jail.
He was put in jail. Let me just put the question.
If you jail a scientist,
he was not in jail.
What is the message you're sending out? What is the message you're sending out? Are you sending out the message that you're intolerant of dissent?
This is not. We are tolerable people. That's why we have not sent him to jail. What he has done, it is not the cartoon thing. It is a cyber crime.
But aren't you worried that the intellectuals will stop supporting you?
If you talk to me like this, don't allow me to talk, I am going out from this.
Okay.
Please let me clear you.
Okay.
In the name of individual, intellectuals, they are not the intellectuals, they are the party cadres. Okay. Now this man, he was the CPM agent. It's a political conspiracy to murder me.
Let's go across to Urpita Sinha, also of Jadavpur University.
Why the other universities are not here? What about Rabindra Bharat University? Yes, you tell me. Why? There are so many students. Why the others? What about the others? Jadavpur University I love. But don't allow me only
very
the Maoist.
Enthusiastic students.
No, only few Maoists you cannot.
Are you a Maoist? Declare yourself.
There are so many. I know this. Yes, I know.
Are you declare your credentials, young lady?
Yes, dear.
I'm not a Maoist, first to clarify, and also about the fact that, you know, you just mentioned that you're not a feminist but a humanist in the first go, and that you're not born with a golden spoon, and that's the reason why we all admire you for being an activist first rather than a politician. So my question is that, do you think how these recent women safety cases are being, crime cases are being dealt with, is it dealt in a right way?
There's another question on the same topic from Tanya Bhardwaj.
Ma'am, I'm from Presidency College, and you just spoke about goons and how you don't support them. Well, ma'am, the conduct of certain people like Mr. Madan Mitra and Aurabul Islam, they have left a bad taste in the mouth for most of us. And coming from, the whole incident on the bypass where his car was stopped and he misbehaved with the police, then moving on to, his comments after the rape case. And after, very recently, Arabul Islam's conduct in the college meeting, it has disturbed us, and people in power should be acting in a more responsible way, ma'am.
I must tell you, you are a CPM cadre. This question, no. This team, you only 50% here. Out of 50%, you tell me who are asking the question. There are so many things. No, there are so many things. These are the 3 issues. CPM and Maoist, they are working together. And this is only the 3 issues. Now, Park Street issue, charge sheet has been issued. Charge sheet has been issued. And you will appreciate that.
Okay, I think that's a good point to put to them. The charge sheet has been issued.
There is so many things.
No, this is wrong.
Why all this?
National level, you are giving support to Maoist. They are the Maoist cadre, I am telling you.
We're coming to them with lots of other issues.
This is wrong, I am not. I cannot reply the CPM question. This is a blanket story.
Okay, there's a gentleman
What
there.
is this nonsense is going on?
In the
The
blue
Maoist
shirt.
students are here, they are the Maoist students. Even you can ask their all the details. I am sure they are asking the Maoist question and the CPM question. They are the CPM cadres. I am not going to give any reply to CPM
Okay,
cadres.
can we-
I will give reply to common people.
I'm a common
Yes, ma'am.
student.
No, this is not.
Go
That
ahead.
girl, sorry to say, you belongs to
You have no
CPM
idea what is
union
going
event.
on.
SFI cadres you are. I told
These
you.
are university students.
So what? University, there are so many universities. They have collected only selected. They are selected only from Maoist organization. No, I'm sorry. I cannot say. No.
Okay.
I
This is-
cannot
this is-
say. I
no,
have
no,
a
no.
prestige. No.
Okay.
I am not.
Okay, this is
I
a
cannot sit
different.
with the
No,
Maoist.
Didi.
I cannot sit with the Maoist.
Didn't she know that she was going to be asked uncomfortable questions?
If the head of a state behaves that way, then how do we expect local TMC people to behave?
I've come back after 20 years to the state to try and do some work here. Well, I'm going back.
Right then, we're back again. Mamata Banerjee, we said, was a chief minister with a difference. She had come to face questions and come and talk to people, but she really is a chief minister with a difference, and she has walked out of our show saying that the questioners are Maoists and they are ideologically motivated. There's that young lady who was called a Maoist by Mamata Banerjee. Go ahead, how do you feel at being called a Maoist and an ideologically motivated SFI member?
See, my dad's going to be really amused because I'm not a Maoist, he knows that. And she speaks about democracy.
Yeah, you don't look like a Maoist to me.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm just asking her a question. I didn't provoke her. I didn't instigate her to do what she did. She put a label on me and walked off. That's what she's been doing. She put a label on the rape victim even before the police had done their due. She put a label on everything.
I think that's a very important point, because if any dissent is labelled as anti-state or anti the entire regime and is seen as somehow treasonous and traitorous, then that is very, very dangerous. The young man there has been raising his hand for a long time.
Looking at the chair, I stood like a lamppost here, and that kind of symbolizes what is happening in West Bengal. There's one post and everyone else is a lamppost. There's no other work in a cabinet. Jyoti Basu once commented after a rape that erokom to hoi thake. And she commented after the Park Street rape, and I'm quoting, and I hope CNN IBN did not mislead us, and I'm quoting what Mamata Banerjee said, "It is a concocted story. It was a step to malign the government." Madan Mitra, I quote, he said, the woman might even go to that same pub and will probably start drinking again after this incident. Now my question is, whether I drink Hajmola water, Jaljeera or hard drinks, is it something that is going to be decided by Mamata Banerjee and Madan Mitra? Thank you.
Right. You've had your hand up for a long time. Would you like to react to what happened just now?
As we've seen that Mamata Banerjee has banned the leading newspapers in our library, removed marks from our syllabus. She doesn't have faith in the people who have voted her into power. She doesn't believe that they have the basic judgment to decide what is right and what isn't right. What kind of a democracy does she think we are living in?
Lots of hands coming up here.
I am not officially attached to any party. what amazes me as a common man is if the head of a state behaves that way, then how do we expect local TMC people to behave?
Mr. Kakkar had a point.
You can have all the foreign delegations coming and going, but if the person leading the state shows impetuosity, shows this kind of intolerance, is this state worth investing in, moving to with my wife and children? Is this a state that I would like to see as a future part of either my corporate or personal career?
Preeta there.
Taking off from where Pradeep left, I've come back after 20 years to the state to try and do some work here because I was so enthused by the change, by Puriborton and the way Mamata had come in. I knew she just blasted into power. And I was so excited that I came back here because I work at the grassroots to do some work. And, well, I'm going back.
You're leaving.
Because I'm not going anywhere, you know, because it's been a hard ride this last 1 year. And I just think that, you know, I just might shut shop and go back.
My point is that when she came here, didn't she know that she was going to be asked uncomfortable questions? What did she expect people will ask? They will only clap her back and say that you have done very good work. Wasn't she prepared for all this uncomfortable questions?
Undrila had a point.
Now, if you want to engage the youth, involve them in politics and governance, you need to be prepared to give honest answers and to soothe their fears or dress that.
The gentleman there in the blue kurta.
Whatever just happened, we can joke about it, we can share jokes about it, we can laugh about it, but underlining that laughter is a sense of utter despair. And the fact that she has landed up exactly in that position of political intolerance, in that position of intolerance of dissent, for which we voted out the CPM.
Go ahead, in the white shirt.
Every now and then, whenever she speaks, you know, she quotes from Ramakrishna Paramhans, Swami Vivekananda and Rabindranath and Nazrul. But I just want to share one little anecdote. When Vivekananda went to Ramakrishna, the first thing that he said, that if you really want to be my follower, grill me as badly as you can. And if I can come up with the right answers, and I can convince you level-headedly, only then do you accept me as your leader. And only then is the leader made. So what she displayed here, if she could have just level-headedly took the questions, if she really thought that we were the ones who are wrong, she should have come out with her logic and told her you are wrong because of these reasons, and not just call somebody, label somebody as a Maoist and just walk off. That shows that she does not have the hallmark of a true leader.
Yes, ma'am, in the pink sari.
She's been quoted in Times as being a very powerful woman. Hillary Clinton has like these rave reviews about her. I wonder what these people will say when they hear about how she behaves with common citizens. And I hope you're going to air this.
We will air it. Go ahead.
You know, we have always looked up like whatever she did, because you know that's the reason why we have always kind of had a faith on her. And now regarding this, all these women issues, and I being a woman myself and from Jadavpur University and now being a newborn Maoist, I really don't know how to deal with that new identity I have got in this whole scenario.
She had the perfect platform. She just let it go. This is unacceptable, absolutely.
Mandira Sen.
Just to say that if she's able to watch this broadcast, there could be some hope and she might learn something.
Well, I'm afraid we're going to have to end this particular segment here. The Chief Minister, unfortunately, is not here. So all the questions that you've come with, she has not been able to listen to. But hopefully she will see this program and she will hear your voices. And she will realize that the people of Kolkata are very, very oppressed by the kind of thought policing and the kind of accusations that they are facing on a daily basis. From us here in the town hall in Kolkata, bye and thanks for watching.